Bruce Farrer, Lionel Edward Coates. I am charging you with causing malicious damage to Moroni's restaurant between the hours of 9 o'clock last evening and 6 o'clock this morning, contrary to Section 51 of the Malicious Damage Act 1861. I am further charging you both with assaulting a police officer with intent to prevent your lawful apprehension, contrary to Section 38 of the Offences Against the Person Act 1861. You are not obliged to say anything in answer to the charges, but anything you do say will be taken down in writing and may be given in evidence. Do you wish to say anything? All right, take them away. Well, that'll hold them. I'll get Moroni's statement in the morning. Now, you better get some sleep, both of you. What is it, son?
This is my case, Governor. I'm entitled to see it through.
Not bloody likely, lad. No, you haven't got the experience. Polson's a big boy.
I started the inquiry, Governor. I'm entitled to see it through.
I don't care who started it. I've got it now.
I can't have that, Mr. Turnbull.
All right, lad. Out with it. What are you trying to say?
If I have to, I'll go to Assistant Commissioner Crime.
Well, you could do that. But you're a bit young to start making enemies.
It's my case, Governor. Thank you, sir. Good night, sir. You discharged yourself from hospital this morning, Mr. Moroni.
Nothing wrong with me.
Oh, glad you're feeling better. Ready to talk?
What's to talk about?
I've had about 2 hours sleep, a row with me superintendent, and I have a very stiff neck. I can do without the jokes.
I was in a fight last night. That's all.
What?
I'm sorry you got hurt. It was my fault. I lost my temper. I should have known better.
I want a statement, Moroni. Now you tell me what really happened.
I had a bit too much to drink. So did they. I hit him. Farrer hit him first.
You gonna let scum like that walk away from this lot for nothing? Do the same to a dozen other people?
I don't care about other people. Every penny I've got in here, and I owe 4,000 to the bank. I've been here a month. I nearly went broke getting here. If this happens again, I am finished. So I pay.
Whatever happened to your guts, Mr. Moroni?
You're wasted up north, Miss Peterson. We need you in London. This is Detective Constable Jackson.
How do you do, Miss Peterson?
How do you do?
He wants to clean up London single-handed. Oh, yes, he's going to show us all up. Us old dogs.
You better come inside and tell me about it.
No trouble over bail?
No.
It was arranged. And there won't be any other charges.
Don't like the assault and police.
With your form, you get a stretch, eh?
Eddie could get more. This ain't funny, Eddie. If you got assault and police in the record, that's bad. Every time you get picked up, it's in with a boot. Well, it ain't much of a future to look forward to, Mr. Polson.
All we have to do is to make sure you're not convicted.
Come again.
A little sabotage.
Jackson won't be easy.
Who?
Jackson.
Who is Mr. Jackson?
He's a lousy cop. He's been at it 5 minutes. He's a nobody.
Oh, don't you
Well,
give
we'll
us...
have to make him somebody. Somebody important. His picture on the wall. In a nice big golden frame.
How? How do we do that, Mr. Polson?
You'll need a very good lawyer to defend you.
I can see your problem. These cases are never easy.
What about conspiracy?
Without Maroney, there's no evidence they conspired. Blackmail, demanding money with menaces, again, no good without Maroney.
How much more do I have to do? I was there when they deliberately wrecked the place. I know what they were trying to do.
Knowing it is not the same thing as proving it.
Why can't I go ahead and charge Polson anyway?
What with? Parking?
No, sir. Conspiracy. With Farrer and Coates.
Where's your evidence?
Me. I can tie Polson in with Farrer and Coates. My evidence will be they admitted they were acting on Polson's orders.
All you did was make a remark about Polson to two men who will simply deny it.
They're on his payroll.
They're touts for a near beer joint and a strip club.
Oh, that's just a front.
You'll never prove that Farrer and Big Eddie work for Polson.
Oh, your word, however certain you are, will not stand up on its own. The rest is inconclusive, capable of other interpretations. A prosecution would fail.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, come in, Sir John. We're all finished.
Why, John, what can I do for you?
I'm not important. Your clients are.
No, not really. We thought we'd caught a protection gang.
Admire your taste, Superintendent. Villains don't like Harriet. The, finesse. Style of the rapier. Now, poor clumsy old me with my hatchet.
Such a modest man.
Well, good day, Sir John. Bye, Miss Peterson.
Bye.
Sir John. Thank you.
I'm tired.
QC shouldn't complain of too much work.
I'm tired of earning too much money and paying too much tax on it.
Are you trying to tell me you regret having taken silk?
I woke up this morning with the thought that it's all an illusion. And what QC really stands for is quite common.
You need a night on the tiles.
Have dinner?
I haven't been in London for 2 weeks. The clerk's left me 23 sets of pleadings to settle. And I'm in Divorce Court 5 tomorrow for a very expensive 3-day wallow in dirty washing.
O for crime, O for excess. Baudelaire. I think I'm a pre-Raphaelite at heart. I'll call for you at 9.
Where are we going?
Oh, I'll think of somewhere interesting. Soft lights. Objectionable music. I feel I ought to propose.
I know you too well to think it'll be anything romantic.
I remember. But no, that was a very long time ago.
Do go on.
I was very young. I invited her, she was very young too, to accompany me on a bicycle ride. Depths of the country or so, I thought. I had a penknife, a birthday present. Some temporary aberration persuaded me to carve our initials on a tree. Turned out to be the local earl's favorite jacaranda. We were arrested, and I was charged with causing malicious damage. Cost me 5 guineas.
And that put you off women?
Well, that's when I fell in love with the law.
I have a case of malicious damage.
I know. I've been asked to defend it.
Why? Why a QC for such an unimportant case?
Oh, I've no idea. You might say they appeal to the better side of my nature.
They offered you a lot of money.
Well, I like honest motives. What's yours? A sense of vocation?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
But?
Well, there's been talk in chambers about a certain doctor from Derbyshire. Harriet Peterson, Hausfrau. A new vocation?
Well, most of the time I find the law enough. Completely absorbing. But every now and then a small voice asks me if I'm not missing something.
And Dr. Moody, the missing link?
Maybe. He's intelligent, attractive.
If that's all you want, take him away to Bermuda for a month. Get him out of your system.
That's not all I want.
Well, this Dr. Moody is starting to interfere.
It could be that I'm just taking time off, asking myself what I want out of life.
And how much you're prepared to pay for it. If there's a price for remaining a lawyer, there's a damn sight bigger one for marrying Moody.
It'll be a lot simpler than that. It could be that I've had my fill of the law. And lawyers.
I'm sorry. Miss Peterson's in court this morning.
I see. Now, would you give her a message, please? Tell her Dr. Moody will be in London for a couple of days. Thank you.
Why did you enter Moroni's restaurant?
I had reason to believe there was a breach of the peace.
What reason?
The noise of the place being smashed up. I went in to investigate.
In the normal course of your duties as a police officer?
I was on my way home, but you're always on duty, Miss Peterson.
Once inside, did you give either of the prisoners any reason to strike you?
No, my lord, none whatever.
And is it your evidence that Farrer and this other little man, Coates, set upon you and laid you unconscious?
Yes.
Dear me. Tell me, where do you live?
Eltham?
The police quarters?
No.
Don't make me drag it out of you. You've nothing to hide of you. Where do you live?
My own house.
What did you pay for that?
I cannot see what Mr. Jackson's domestic arrangements have to do with the events in Moroni's restaurant.
I assure you, my lord, all this I shall connect up.
Very well, Sir John. You know the rules of evidence. I shall expect you to observe them.
How much did your house cost?
£7,200. I got a mortgage of
The commissioner must pay his constables well these days. When did you buy it?
This year, January.
As recently as that. Now, your work. You know Farrer and Coates work as doormen at 2 clubs.
I know they did once.
You know that because you arrested them when they were doing that very job on another occasion about 6 months ago.
Yes, my lord.
And was that the first time you met them?
Yes.
What are the facts of that case?
They were trying to persuade 2 men to go into a strip club. A customer came out, said there was nothing to see. An argument developed.
And you arrested Farrer and Coates?
Yes.
And let the other men go?
Yes.
Why?
Farrer and Coates were the cause of the trouble.
Trouble?
Argument.
Heated argument?
Yes.
Bad language?
Yes.
You thought Farrer and Coates were about to start a fight, perhaps?
It could have led to that.
Or was there a fight?
No.
Or did Farrer and Coates come with you to the station peaceably?
They came quietly.
Ah, good. Tell me, is it true that there's a story in police circles that the easiest way for an officer to get regular bribes is by threatening to arrest doormen of these clubs, touts if you like, on charges of obstruction?
I've heard it said.
The reason being that if you arrest them at the right time and keep them at the station long enough, you'll ruin the evening's trade for the club and the tout.
That's about it.
Ever known such a case personally?
No.
By the way, what was the charge on which you arrested Farrer and Coates?
Obstruction. They were obstructing the pavement.
Yes, I'm sure. And when you got them to the police station, did you lock them up?
There was a panic on. A knifing at a dance hall. We had to turn out quick.
And did you subsequently release them some 3 hours later, just before 2 o'clock in the morning?
I've already explained how that happened.
And ever since the night of that arrest, and in order to avoid a repetition, Farrer and Coates have been paying you £25 a week each?
My lord, this is a deliberate attempt to prejudice the jury.
Sir John, I shall instruct the jury to ignore that question, to put it entirely out of their minds.
My lord, with respect, my next question will show the utter relevance of this cross-examination.
One more question, Sir John.
Did you not meet the prisoners by appointment to Moroni's? And their demand that in future they pay you £50 a week each, and when they refused, did you not attempt to beat them both up?
No, my lord, I did not.
You met in Moroni's to receive your usual envelopes containing £25 from each of them.
I have never received a penny from either of them, my lord.
And when they refused to meet your demand, you struck Farrow without warning and then turned on Coates.
No, sir.
I put it to you that your story is a complete fabrication, that the damage caused that night was accidental during the course of a fight over your bribes and started by you.
No, my lord. I have told the truth, the way it happened.
The jury will see Mr. Farrow and Mr. Coates in the box. They will be able to decide.
This is a very hairy old chestnut.
Love chestnuts. Defendants admit that damage was done. Now, the only question for you is whether it was done maliciously, that is, deliberately. Finally, members of the jury, if you are to convict my clients, you must be sure. It's no good saying I'm not too happy about it. Let's toss for it. You don't have to believe every word my clients have said. It is enough if their evidence makes you say, I wonder if we can really rely on that policeman. Now, if that is the way you feel, then you must acquit.
Members of the jury, it is now my task to sum up the case for you.
Do you find the prisoner Coates guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
And that is the verdict of you all?
Yes, sir.
Discharge the prisoners.
All stand.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Rest day, Gov.
No, I don't think so. I'd like to see you in my office. Not too early. Say 8 o'clock.
I wonder who invented the word justice.
Justice is such a fine thing that you cannot pay too dearly for it. Alain René Lesage, 1668 to 1747.
Sounds more like John Willoughby Gallagher, 1971.
Promised.
How many times I got to tell you, love? Police are not the kind of job that lets you keep promises.
But on my birthday. And Mother coming to look after Timmy just so we can have the day on our own.
I've got to go in, love. It's an order. I've just got to.
Don't you have any rights?
Yeah. Yeah, plenty. For instance, they're all written down. I've got the right to my own case. I start it, work it up, take it to court. All very simple. Except I'm not only up against the villains, I'm up against my own governor, who wants all the glory for himself.
You worked terribly hard on that case, night after night.
And the villains invent a yarn about
Well,
bribing
what was
me.
Miss Peterson doing, letting them get away with it?
Oh, it wasn't her fault, love.
Well, I'd like to know whose it was. And why a woman? To prosecute men like that?
You can be tough enough when you want to.
Be serious, Derek.
I'll be serious. Tonight. No time now.
Darling. Thank you.
Thank you.
You were lucky to get off. Well, let's say that you were lucky that I could afford Sir John Gallagher to defend you. I think the next thing they'll do is to put Jackson on the rack. That means they'll come looking for evidence against him.
What evidence?
Statements from you and Farrar.
That's a laugh, isn't it? Let's make a statement to the law.
Mr. Jackson is not a fool. I don't like what I hear. It could prove to be a serious embarrassment. So you will help the police with their inquiries. You will both make statements. Go in and see the company secretary. He has a dossier for each of you, which you will learn. This time we're not casting doubts. We're going for a conviction. Jackson's.
You've arrived.
I've been here since 8 o'clock, Governor, as you ordered.
Sit down, lad, sit down. You are a bloody fool, Jackson. You had to have all the glory, didn't you?
You lost interest anyway, Gov, as soon as Maroney pulled out.
Not the point, lad, not the point. I'd have been in charge of the investigation, in charge of the case, instead of which you were, and it went all wrong.
Yeah? Well, we all know why that happened.
Oh, yes, you do, lad, maybe you do, but who else does? Now, this is the dilemma. You prosecute two villains for malicious damage and assault on police, and they get off. What is more, you tried very hard to get them done on something much more serious. Only the combined efforts of me and Miss Peterson prevented you making a big mistake there, right?
They're running a protection racket. You know it, and I know it.
What the assistant commissioner wants to know, Jackson, is whether you are running a protection racket.
You can't believe the word of those two slimy bastards.
It could be they got off the malicious damage because Maroney wouldn't give evidence. But it might just be that the jury believed that you did rig that first obstruction case. And if you'd rig one case, well, you might rig another.
Oh, you don't believe this?
And if you were taking 50 quid a week from those two jokers, well, you'd be doing very nicely, wouldn't you? Nicely enough to say, buy yourself a new house somewhere like Eltham.
I've been saving 4 years for that, just for the bloody deposit.
And if you'd got greedy, as they said, what better way to prove your power than put him up on charges?
You don't believe any of this? We worked together 3 years. Do you know me?
A little while ago, I'd have told anybody. Jackson's a good lad. He'd never report his governor to the assistant commissioner of crime.
Now, that was my right. I got my rights.
Not anymore, lad. Not today.
This is 1971, not the Star Chamber.
In my book, Jackson, you've got no rights. You're just a bent copper. Until I prove different.
You lean on me too hard, and you can stick your bloody job on a wall.
You're not going anywhere, lad. Not until I find out all about you. Derek Jackson, I am suspending you from duty immediately. I'm now handing you Form 164, which contains a list of all the charges, legal, disciplinary, etc., which may be laid against you.
The trouble with you, Superintendent, is you get angry too quickly. And I know why. It's because I'm young and bright. And you know that by the time I'm 30, I'll be sitting in your seat. The seat it took you 25 years to reach.
Your warrant card. I advise you, for your own good, not to open your mouth again. Not until you know where you stand.
I've been suspended, Miss Peterson.
Is this a professional visit?
I just had to talk to someone. Someone who knew.
Have you a solicitor?
For Christ's sake, does everyone have to talk to you as a lawyer? Aren't you human? I'm sorry.
You better sit down and tell me about it.
I came straight here. Took my warrant card. Silly thing, really. I was all right up till then. Gave the old bastard as good as he gave me. A bloody warrant card. When he took it, it was like being naked or walking up the scaffold or something. Do I look like a copper who takes bribes?
I don't know what a copper who takes bribes looks like.
You don't pull me, do you?
I pay you the compliment of believing you want to hear the truth, not some social lies dressed up as sympathy.
Would you talk to my wife?
Why?
She doesn't understand about policemen. I don't know how to tell her.
If you think it would help.
Will he lose his job? He doesn't have to be a policeman, does he? He could be anything. I always used to think it was daft when they said in films and things that all you got to do is want something enough and that's it. But that's it for Derek. And if he said tomorrow he wanted to be a millionaire, he'd do it. But he wants to be a policeman. What can you do with a man like that?
I have a son his age.
I didn't know you were married, Miss Peterson.
No, I'm not any longer. Problems aren't reserved to the under 30s, you know.
You're not a bit like I imagined you. When the case first started, Derek couldn't stop talking about you. When he'd go and see you for a meeting or something at your office, you'd never believe it. And then the trial. Do you know what he said? He said, if ever I'm really in trouble, I'm going straight to Miss Peterson.
And that's exactly what he did. Nicest compliment I've had in years. I must go.
Do you have to?
Yes, I have a difficult case tomorrow. But just one thing. I don't believe your husband's ever taken a bribe from anyone. So if anything comes of this and he wants me, I'll be there. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What are you doing in London?
I had a conference.
With counsel?
With a consultant.
What did you consult him about?
A woman.
What's wrong with the woman?
It's a psychological problem. She's losing her powers of concentration.
Isn't that rather outside your normal line of practice?
Oh, she's a private patient. She values my opinion.
How will you treat her?
I'll try to make her face reality. See that her fears are imaginary.
How did it start?
It was a result of a court case.
What you might call a legal problem.
Oh, not if I can help it.
It does me good just to look at you.
That's my line.
Harriet, would you mind awfully... Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, don't go, John. There's someone I'd like you to meet. A certain doctor from Derbyshire. Ian Moody. Sir John Gallagher.
How do you do?
How do you... Meaningless. Meaningless expression. Should have gone out with a wing collar.
You don't consider yourself that old-fashioned, surely, Sir John? I always thought wing collars suited QCs.
A permanent rash. Damn things. Best reason for giving up the bar I've ever heard.
Did you want something, John?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I've got the gas man mending the fire in my room.
Certainly, use mine. We're just off for lunch.
All right for tonight?
John, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
Now, watch you turn that into a compliment.
No, I really am sorry. Ian's only here for a couple of days. I know. Why don't we all have dinner together?
Well, if you're paying, certainly, Harriet. Meet here about 7. I'll wheel in some of my lousy sherry.
I shall look forward to that.
See you later.
All right, George. Wheel him in.
Morning, Sir John.
Superintendent, is this professional? No solicitor?
No, not exactly, but it does concern your profession, Miss Peterson, to be precise. You remember that malicious damage case we had recently, Farrer and Coates?
Yes, I won.
Yes, there was a young policeman involved, Detective Constable Jackson. He gave evidence.
Allegations of bribery.
Yes. Well, Jackson's been suspended and there's an inquiry. We've discovered he's been seeing quite a bit of Miss Peterson.
You mean socially?
We're not sure.
Why not ask her?
Well, I've come to you as head of her chambers because I'm about to charge Jackson. If there is anything we ought to know, I'd like to think that Miss Peterson would volunteer a statement.
Have you reason to believe she may have evidence to give?
No, sir, but it seems such an odd sort of relationship suddenly to spring up. Of course, it's all right as far as we know.
That's a very explosive statement, Superintendent.
I've got a job to do, sir. Like to be thorough.
What precisely is the purpose of your visit?
Well, let's put it this way, Sir John. We felt that someone in authority, as it were, ought to know the score. That's all, sir. Oh, there is just one other thing. Will she be allowed to defend him?
I don't see why not. If he asks for her, if he can afford her.
The Commissioner thinks the prosecution might have a leader. And as you've already beaten her once, the form book, so to speak, makes you the best bet.
I have many attributes, Superintendent, but I've never before been likened to a horse. Now, if the Commissioner or anyone else wants my services, they'll approach my clerk through a solicitor in the proper manner.
Good day, Sir John.
I've been charged with accepting bribes.
How? Why?
Justice must not only be done, must be seen to be done.
Where's the justice in what they're doing to you?
They got a fistful of statements all saying I'm one of the villains.
But it's lies.
It's the rules, love. Do you know what happened today? Charlie Fisher. All the blokes down there, I thought. I mean, we worked together so many times. He saw me coming down the corridor, turned straight round, went back the way he came.
Probably forgot something.
I saw his eyes.
It's terrible.
How do you know I've never taken a bribe?
Derek!
Go on, how?
I just know.
Charlie Fisher doesn't know. If my best mate down there doesn't know, what have I got with the jury?
This means a trial, then.
Big stuff. All the way.
You'll still get Miss Peterson.
She hasn't seen the case against me yet. What happens if she thinks I'm on a loser?
She'll do it. I just know she will.
People have too many rights. Thank you. Now, in an ideal society, Maroney would be forced to give evidence, the threat of a razor if necessary.
If lawyers were to practice that sort of violence, the criminals would need protection.
The arm of the law should be strong enough to put down the wrongdoer.
And the arm, mercifully, is controlled by the brain.
We all know what doctors can do to the brain. Did you have something of that sort in mind for Polson?
I'd prefer you to prove him guilty of something.
Full circle, I knew it. You're on my side all the time.
Not quite.
It's Jackson's turn tomorrow. What are his rights?
Fair trial.
I call that punishment.
You have a point.
Which you condone by accepting a brief to prosecute him.
That's one of my rights.
Someone has to prosecute, just as someone has to defend.
You know what sort of wig you wear? It's a blindfold. You can't close your eyes to what Polson does.
How many people did you cure of cancer last week?
I tried. With every case, I tried.
You could say that every time I put on my gown, it means grief for someone. But the grief doesn't stop if I walk away.
Doctors wear gowns.
How often do you talk like this?
Normally, only when we're intoxicated.
Are you in love with Harriet?
I'm a rival.
If that's an invitation to a duel, I have the right to choose a weapon.
Choose away.
I choose silence.
Well, that's not a weapon, that's a defense.
Not the way I shall use it.
Yes. I am in love with Harriet, but not with her body. I want her mind working in chambers.
I want all of her.
You want to make a housewife out of a woman who might, with luck, become my equal.
Your modesty showing again, John.
I always let a little show when I'm pretending to be sincere. It would be criminal, Moody, if Harriet were to marry you. You'd be guilty of grand larceny.
I'd not ask for remission for good conduct. I'd insist on serving my sentence in full. Harriet should give up all this rushing about the province.
I agree. She should come to London permanently, take silk, and join the princes.
Why should she want to become a QC? From what I hear, it can be very difficult.
The meek don't inherit this earth. The day she is in danger of starving, I'll be happy to see her married to you.
John, the invitation was mine.
I'm one of the princes, remember. I can afford it. I had a nice, fat murder brief in this morning.
Oh, don't leave on my account, Sir John.
Why not? It's the best possible reason. She'll be with me all day tomorrow, drinking delight of battle. See you in court. Good night, Hugh.
Good night, and thank you for the meal.
My pleasure.
I haven't enjoyed myself so much for a long time.
Do you want to be a QC? He's right, you could do it.
I wonder.
I've not asked you to give anything up.
You're learning fast. They say the best lawyers are those skilled in the art of compromise.
I'm not offering a compromise.
Why weren't you born dull and boring?
I've never been in a court before.
You just have to stand up when they say, that's all.
You a lawyer?
No,
Witness?
I'm just a spectator.
I'm more than that.
Come to owe money to a policeman.
Well, me and Fadder do a job nights minding, couple of clubs.
Minding?
On the door. You know, give the come on to the customers, you know what I mean?
Personally, I have no such experience. Yes?
Well, can be awkward. The police can make life real hard for you.
And tell us how.
Things start happening about 10:30, 11 at night. I have to be standing there on the pavement. Well, every now and again you get done for obstruction. Well, normally this is all right. You go down the station, you give your name, charge, back on the job 30 minutes.
And presumably you appear in the magistrate's court the following morning.
Yeah, fine. £1, £2.
And how different was it when you were arrested by Detective Constable Jackson, the prisoner?
Oh, yeah, well, Jackson locks us up, doesn't he? 2-3 hours. Says give us time to think. Well, by the time we get out back on our job, everything's over. Everyone's gone home. I lose a lot of money, don't I? And the club does in a bundle and all.
And did you appear in court as a result of that arrest?
Yeah, fine £2, paid. And Jackson's standing there. Come over to the cafe, he says. So we go over. He says this could happen twice a week for life. You wouldn't want that, would you? No, Mr. Jackson, we say. So he says, you know what you've got to do? Oil the wheels.
Yes?
Oil costs money, he says.
You're quoting verbatim?
Aye.
Word for word?
Oh, yeah, more or less. You're making a pile, the club's making a pile, where's me? No money for oil. Fadder says how much? He says a pony.
Tell the jury how much that is in sterling.
Oh, yeah. £25 each.
Now, let me get this clear. Are you saying that Jackson invited you to pay him a bribe of £25 a week each, in return for which he would ensure that you were not arrested for obstruction?
Don't lead the witness.
I was only clarifying. Did you pay him?
Every week.
How?
Put it in an envelope, he says. I'll drop by Thursdays, maybe Fridays, tell you where we meet.
Where did you meet mostly?
Pubs, cafes.
Did Jackson tell you to meet him on the 24th of March this year?
My lord, these are crucial matters. I object to my learned friend putting leading questions.
I'm sorry, my lord. What happened on the 24th of March?
Well, we're on the job as usual. Jackson comes by, he says, Maroney's 10 minutes.
Had you met there before?
No, first time.
And what happened?
Well, we hand over our little envelopes as usual, and Jackson says inflation, cost of living's gone up. I say how much, he says 50. Got a lot of expenses. Well, I mean, it's bloody silly, isn't it? A rate for the job's a rate for the job.
Cut the comedy, John.
It's what the man said.
It's what I said, miss, to Jackson.
Carry on.
Well, things turned a bit ugly then. Fadder got rude. Jackson said, you fancy your chances? Fadder said, yeah. Then Jackson brings up the knee, a bit sharpish. Well, I mean, I couldn't just stand by there and watch, could I?
There was a fight?
Yeah.
And what was the result of that fight?
Oh, we won. Jackson got knocked out.
And was this the story you told when you and Farrow were tried for causing malicious damage and assaulting police?
Yeah.
And did the jury believe your story?
That is the most improper question. The witness has no means of knowing what went on in the jury room.
Forgive me, my lord, I will rephrase the question. Did the jury acquit you on both charges?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to take back anything you've said in evidence?
No, miss.
Change a phrase, alter an expression?
No, miss.
You stand by it all?
Yeah.
You know about the crime of perjury?
I'm not telling lies, miss.
We have been admiring your memory. I'm sure we'd all like to admire it some more. The charge of obstruction. The date, please.
About 9 months ago.
The date?
I can't remember.
The bench. Lay magistrates or stipendiary?
I don't think I'd really know the difference.
You should. With your record, you've appeared before more magistrates than I have.
Stipe.
Name? Name of the stipendiary magistrate?
I can't remember.
Which court?
Dean's, no, I tell a lie. Vigo Street Court.
Sure.
Well, what difference it make?
All the difference in the world. It's the only part of your story we can check. Morning or afternoon? Morning or afternoon court?
Afternoon.
Name of the cafe?
What cafe?
The cafe where you then met Jackson.
Oh, that, Blue Nile.
Tea or coffee?
Beer. Light ale.
In the afternoon?
It was before 3 o'clock.
Near miss.
Where did you make the first payment? Does that question bother you?
I don't know what you're getting at.
I thought you might be worried in case Mr. Farrer gives different answers from you.
Why should he want to do that?
I might ask a question you hadn't thought of.
Really, my lord, I think there should be some limit to this sort of tact.
Why, my lord? This prosecution is a vicious attack upon the character of a respected police officer. I am entitled to challenge the evidence, however I choose.
Within the rules of evidence? I see nothing wrong with this kind of cross-examination.
The first payment, where?
There in the cafe.
Over a glass of light ale. Before 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Second payment?
I can't remember. I can't be expected to remember everything.
You remember the whole of that conversation in the White Nile so beautifully. If the jury were suspicious people, they might think you had memorized it very recently.
It was a Blue Nile.
So I am asking about other aspects of your trading arrangements to see if they help us to believe the ones you remember so well. The last payment?
What?
Have you been charged with obstruction recently?
No, miss.
If you haven't, and if your story is to be believed, we must assume that until his suspension you were still paying Mr. Jackson. Is that wrong?
I don't know what you mean.
Hadn't you allowed for that question?
What was the question?
Oh, let's stop fencing, Coach. You were quite properly charged with obstruction by Mr. Jackson.
No, miss.
You pleaded guilty to it.
Well, you always do, don't you?
There was never any meeting in the White Nile, or the Blue Nile, or anywhere else.
It was the
You
Blue
have
Nile.
never paid Mr. Jackson a penny. You went to Maroney's restaurant intent upon wrecking it. You were caught red-handed by Mr. Jackson. You then concocted a web of lies to get off the subsequent charges.
You must be joking. Give false evidence against the law.
You want Mr. Jackson out of the way. He's been causing you and your colleagues a great deal of trouble.
No, miss.
You have a number of previous convictions, apart from obstruction.
Yeah.
10. And you've spent a total of 13 years in various jails.
I've done a bit of bird.
You are an experienced criminal, a man to whom violence is a pleasure. 2 convictions for grievous bodily harm, 1 for unlawful wounding, and 1 attempted murder. Detective Constable Jackson is a man of unblemished record and character, with no less than 3 commendations from the Commissioner of Police. Can you think of any reason why the jury should prefer your evidence to his?
The jury, I want you to get the evidence of both sides into perspective. I have no doubt it was suggested to you that because the 2 principal witnesses for the prosecution, Farrer and Coates, have been in trouble with the police, you dare not believe what they say. Now that, of course, is nonsense. If a policeman wants to be bribed, who do you think he'll go to? A law-abiding character, or someone he knows has form, as they say. Now, on the other side, there is Jackson, a policeman. Now, some of you may be tempted to think that carries with it an automatic presumption that he will tell the truth. I'm confident that those instructing me will forgive me for saying that not all policemen are angels. I wish it were so. But we've all heard or read of policemen charged with fraud, violence, dishonesty, many different offenses. Our police force is the envy of the world, and rightly. And one of the reasons is that it is rigorous in the pursuit and destruction of any cancer in its own body. Now, when you retire to consider your verdict, forget the past. Consider the present. You've seen and heard the witnesses for the prosecution. Do you believe they all committed perjury just to convict one constable?
A celebration, you say?
Well, let's say I'm anticipating a little. I'll have caviar, the beluga, Chateaubriand, with lettuce and chive salad.
You have seen and heard Detective Constable Jackson. Is he honest? That's what this case is all about. If he is a serious danger to Coates and Farrer and the protection gang to which they belong.
There is no proof of that
The
whatsoever.
protection racket depends upon the successful wielding of one weapon: fear. Succeed in that, and there are no witnesses except Derek Jackson. And if he is convicted today, there will be no one left. There are severe penalties for perjury. Most people would be frightened by those penalties. But punishment for breaking the law is no deterrent to Coates and Farrer. If it were, their criminal records would have ended after their first convictions. They are no more frightened of perjury than of any other crime in their comprehensive repertoires. Will you accept the word of two such men against Derek Jackson? If he has failed to convince you that he is telling the truth, that these two men are villains, he is content to go to jail. Yes, members of the jury, those are my instructions. I can assist you no further. After his lordship has summed up, your verdict will complete the process called justice. Justice. That is all Derek Jackson wants.
That was marvelous.
Members of the jury, are you agreed upon your verdict?
We are.
And do you find the prisoner at the bar guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
And that is the verdict of you all?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Jackson, by that verdict, with which I entirely agree, your actions are vindicated. You are a free man.
All stand.
Well, I suppose I ought to say sorry.
No need, Sir John. We have to prosecute any serious complaint, but we don't want a conviction. Now, Polson will get the full treatment. Oh, it could take a year, but Polson will get 25 at the end of it.
What else can I say?
You were marvelous.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And good luck.
I hate happy endings. The judge would like us to join him for sherry. Sorry about that.